waking up. Hey, I just want to give shouts out, thanks to my Father, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for doing everything He's done for me and blessed me in all the ways He's done. You know, pray and I meditate and I think. And you know what? All in all, God is amazing, man. God is amazing. I got to tell you. Listen, I was talking to my boy. I'm going to give a big shout out to LeVon Johnson, Breakfast with the Barber. I was at his house the other day where I recorded this video of Breakfast with the Barber, giving him a visit. And mind you, my finances have been kind of rocky, right? But through prayer, meditation, and constant talking, you know, you have to have someone that you can talk to. But I was speaking with him, and he had a premonition, or he had a vision. And he told me, he was just like this. He was like, "Gee, just came down, I just seen it. Somebody just about to put $1,000 in your hand. Boom." He said, "Yo, never mind your phone bill and all that, never mind all that, it's about to be paid for in full. In Jesus Christ's name, it's going to be paid for. Gee, don't worry about it." So we go on ahead and we continue tonight. You know, one thing led to another. Have my kids things to do, you know, Sundays, church, and all that stuff. You know, the day goes by. Lo and behold, as I'm getting ready this morning, boom, $1,000 right in my hand. You know, I got to just say, Mom, I love you. I love you, Mom. And the thing is, it's crazy. I was sitting here just going through it. I didn't know how it was going to get done, but I knew it was going to get resolved. There's always a reason and a way for things to get done. This is just a stepping stone. And it was just amazing. Just to hear the revelation, just to have the prophecy, to have him prophesize to me exactly what happened a day before it happened. Oh, what? You tell me God ain't real. You tell me God ain't real. I don't know what else to tell you. I want to give another shout out too before I start the reading to my boy JT the Barber at Nate's. He looked out. He laced me. Just want to say thank you. Shouts out to you for making time to make that happen for me today. Today has been a great day. It's been an awesome day. And it's just going to continue to get better over and over. So I have to do something. I'm going to sit down and read today because I know I get a little too animated and too into myself when I'm going. So to avoid myself using my hands, moving and going all crazy, I'm going to sit on down and do the reading. I'm going to give this a shot. I hope you can hear me over here. Maybe I have to turn the unit down probably. You know what I mean? But y'all just believe in Christ, man. Believe in what he can do for you, and everything he's done for me is a testimony that it can happen not only for me, it can happen to you too. Wow. He blows my mind daily, minute by minute, second by second. You just don't understand. And then him giving me the mental aptitude to take off and do this reading. To offer something to you guys for free. You know, I got so many other books, I got so many other things to do. I mean, it's just to give you something for free, just to get you on float, just to get you going. You got to give the fish bait, right? So I got to bait you, I got to fish you in, I got to pull you in. Next one, maybe money come with the next one, but this one, just giving this to the people. So people can learn. Learn what I learned. Learn what I've learned, or better, or more. Invest in yourself. Pick up a book. Y'all scared to read, man. I'll tell you something. Here goes something that I want y'all to grab. This was given to me. It's a good one to motivate yourself to get up and soar, man. Glide, fly. Never stop believing in yourself. Never. Never. Another one. Stimulate the mind. be ready to get your mind right. Powerful, powerful insight for those that are ready, mentally ready. You gotta be ready for sharp tools like this. I got so many more to offer you and show you. Those are just the ones that's standing around. I can't wait to have my library, yo. Ooh, that'll be sitting in my house, sitting there, relaxing. My library, reading you my word like I'm reading it to you now. So we're going to get off into the reading. The renewing of your mind. Romans 12:2. By Gregory Bates. Transform your mind. Get your mind right. Let's go. All right. And yesterday I left off. Always do what's right, no matter how hard it is. I know it sounds easier than it is, but it's worth it. I promise you, we can all do hard. It's the climb to the top that one enjoys the reward and becomes truly happy. We become truly happy through our trials and errors. We become truly happy through what we do. If you're not obtaining for something, if you're not working for something, you're not growing in anything. No one can tell us the future, so the summer may seem dark, meaning the darkness of the future comes from not having any faith. Liberty and faith come hand in hand to be appreciated. Free will and faith, we all have these in our primary purpose of life, to exercise free will and faith in such a way that we are in constant communication with God. We are not victims of random crises or chaotic events. We are to share a powerful responsibility with God for the state of our lives in the world. I can read today without the glasses. It's just like the glasses are blurring me out. I can go ahead without those. So, we got karma plays a role in our lives, whether we want to acknowledge it or not. What is known in the East as the law of karma, Sanskrit, or action, is not only an Eastern idea. The Old Testament begins with God giving free will to Adam and Eve so that they can create their own karma. By obeying and disobeying his injections, human karma in the Western tradition was set in motion the moment Adam and Eve chose to taste of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Ever since the guiding principle has been, as you sow, so shall you reap. That's karma. It's important that the future be unknown to us so that we may be full engaged in doing our best from day to day, moment to moment. Now listen, I gotta honestly say, every day I strive to be better and better. Like, if it wasn't for all the pain that I have to go through to become a better me, it sharpens me, it teaches me. You have to go through something to grow through something. I'm telling you, it's very important that the future be unknown to us. Because if the future was known to us, we wouldn't strive for anything. We would just be walking freely. A lot of people walk freely now. But the thing is, the process of the unknown is what scares everyone. And you have to be prepared mentally for every aspect that you can do. So when the unknown does present itself, you have some fundamental grounding. You're not just stagnated. Webster version, karma in the Hindu Buddhism, the ethical consequence of the totality of one's actions that determines the destiny of one's subsequent existence or existence until one has achieved spiritual liberation. Fate and destiny follows as effect and cause. If you're not doing anything, if you're not causing any ripples, basically you're throwing away your destiny, your purpose. Our our job is to find out what that purpose is. So we got to splash and make as many waves as we can until we make a tidal wave. Until we can make that tidal wave strong enough, we can ride our own wave. Then once you ride your own wave, you're on the wave of success. You're riding. But if you don't start that splash, you're never going to get any attention. So we are the splash all around us. That draws attention. Like I'm doing right now with my videos. I'm splashing. I'm making waves. I'm creating actions. That's going to create a flow for me. See, off the waves and the splashing I started, now they're starting to formulate into little waves. The waves starts turning the ripples start turning to waves. The waves, once I can step up on top of them waves and start riding my wave, I'm almost riding it now because I feel it now. Feel the wave now. You understand? I feel the wave now. I'm riding the wave. Finances come afterwards. But right now, what I'm doing, I'm putting in that action. And through that action, my faith, my destiny are going to be affected because I'm making the cause. I'm making an effect. I'm doing something. What are you doing? That's the question you got to ask yourself. What are you doing? Every day you got to find out what are you doing. If we can change our views to embrace the darkness of the future as a good thing, we can start dreading each day surprises. If we can change our views to embrace the darkness of the future as a good thing, we can start to dread each day that surpasses the stresses and meet them instead what could be a cosmic sense of humor or profound levels of good sportsmanship. This is a good insight to achieve and have shining our best and brightest in all we do. In our little spot we find ourselves in is what we are designed to do. I just explained that. If you're not doing anything, you're not causing any kind of desired effect. You're not causing any kind of ripples. You're not causing anything to happen for yourself. So, if we can change our views to embrace this darkness of the future, the unknown, as a good thing, we can then start dreading each day surprises. Nothing surprises you no more. Nothing should surprise you no more in this world we live in. And the stresses we meet day to day, instead meet them with our cosmic sense of humor for profoundest level of good sportsmanship. Good sportsmanship. If you fall down, you lose. That's the whole thing. A lot of people don't know how to embrace losing. Losing is part of the game. You have to lose to win. If you're afraid of losing and then worried about what everybody else is thinking, instead of getting back up and trying again, you defeated yourself already. So never stop. Never give up. We are never to give up. Never give up in anything. That's why I got right here. This is a good insight to achieve and have shining our best and brightest in all we do. This little one spot we find ourselves in is what we are designed to do. I'm shining my brightest is what I'm designed to do. I'm doing it right now in front of you. Stammering and all. I'm getting it down. Pretty soon I'll get it down pat where I'm getting there. But it's a work in progress. I'm sharpening my tool. I like that. This is a good insight to achieve and have shining our brightest in all we do. And this little spot we find ourselves in is what we are designed to do. Shine your light so bright that the world will see, my father said. You are the light on top of the hill, my father said. I don't know what you think. You better light up. When we choose this acceptance or faith, it doesn't mean the bad thing no longer happens to us. It just means there's no longer a tendency towards fear or bitterness in our pain. Fear implies we're unprotected. Once again, fear implies we're unprotected. We fear nothing. Because we fear nothing. I fear nothing. power of Christ for me. And my worries and my stresses are derived from me. But I know He got me. But I still worry about things that I shouldn't worry about. And that's something I gotta work on. When we choose this acceptance or faith, it doesn't mean that the bad things no longer happen to us. It just means there's no longer a tendency of fear towards bitter or pain in our lives. Fear implies we're unprotected. And bitterness implies something shouldn't have happened the way it did. But both are false to the person of faith. Bitterness and fear are both false to the person of faith. Karma Yogi said, Spiritual Path of Service to Mankind. This is a good book to read I put out here. Be Here Now by Ram Dass. That has a lot of things to do with the spiritual path of your journey. So the quotation right there is a good book to read. Be Here Now by Ram Dass. Okay? Finds your spiritual purpose. What stands out to me about this particular book is that it states that we do not use more than a fraction of our spiritual power that will make life feel infinitely more natural and more worth living. Wisdom and joy only come from learning how to see a wider, much more wondrous world. And power only comes from the spirit within. Interesting. Interesting what reading can do for you. We all share the same fate in life. We have choices over our destiny, but our fate lies in the hands of God. The big view is that there is only one process going on. We were born, we have a good time, and we have some not so good times. There's always a process going on. We are born, we have some good times, and then we have some not so good times. We experience a wide range of emotions such as desire, love, anger, and fear. We face all kinds of problems and challenges that makes us good and bad, that makes us feel good and bad about ourselves. We learn some things and forever wonder about other things. Forever wonder about other things. Because, some things you just can't resolve. But we have to move on to the unknown. The whole thing is to keep moving. Never get stagnated. Never stop your growth. Keep moving. Keep moving. Life is just one storyline, no matter who or what. It can all be said. What brings time away. I'm going to read that again. I'm going to bring it all the way back up. We experience a wide range of emotions such as desire, love, anger, and fear. We face all kinds of problems and challenges that makes us feel good or bad about ourselves. We learn some things and forever wonder about other things, and we move on to the unknown. Life is just one storyline, no matter who or what. It could be said, what time brings, it takes away. What time brings, it takes away. Evolution. Always, something is evolving. Time is something mankind has no control over. We can't control our time, we can control what we do with our time. That's why time management is the most efficient thing one should be able to do. Your time is all you got. My time is my money. No, time. That's what we offer up for all our services. Our time. And compromise our time for payment. I don't have that much time to get the kind of currency I need for payment. I can't cut. The kind of money I want, I can't cut enough heads to get that amount of money. I can't. I'll be working 24/7 non-stop and still won't get there. That's why you have to do something to impact millions. You have to do something to stand up and beyond so you can change the whole dynamic of everything. Utilize your time in such a way that it starts making money for you instead of you wasting it. Use your time the right way. Picture a movie starring you, and the people in it are your audience. And the world is your stage and the prop. You all just have to play our part. Life, like any other story, exciting or not, is bound to have painful and scary parts, boring and depressing parts. But it's the best story ever. It is up to each and every one of us in a particular way and how it turns out in the end. The power of free will, the power of choice. How will your story end? How's your story going to end? Are you doing anything to make a legacy? Are you doing any splashing for yourself? Are you creating any waves for yourself? Are you going to ride your own wave to success? Or are you still just sitting there wishing you did something? There's a lot of wishful thinkers. I would say wishful thinkers out there. There's a very lot of wishful thinkers out there. They wish for things, they think on it, but they take no action for it. I mean, do you really want what you speak about, or is these just things that come out your mouth fluently, and you never take action on anything that comes out of your face? You just speak it. And you think it's going to happen? Come on, wake up. Stop fooling yourself. As a little reminder, think of what makes sense of it all. It all can be found in words, books can guide you, and even a certain philosophy or religion. Books or religions can guide you. You understand the whole principle? Guide you. But we have to solve it all on our own. Everything can guide you. Colleges, systems, people, everything. But after you get guided long enough, you got to break the chain and resolve the rest for yourself. You can lead the horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. I mean, come on. Sometimes you got to just break off and do your own thing. Stop being hand filled. Break off and learn. Feed yourself. Learn how to walk. Learn how to run. Eventually learn how to crawl and climb. Man, then you'll be able to learn how to soar. Eventually, but it all takes a process. As a little reminder, think what makes sense of it all. It can be found in words, books, can guide you, and even certain philosophies or religions. But we all have to solve it on our own. It can't be found by seeking, but only the seekers will find it. It's an inward journey that only you can do. It's an inward journey. You gotta start looking inward. Forget everything else outside. Everything else outside of yourself is a distraction. You understand? If you don't learn how to fine-tune yourself, to understand yourself, to get to know yourself, then you're losing. The battle in this whole world is to find yourself, resolve yourself, grow yourself, strengthen yourself, elevate yourself, prosper yourself, move forward and spread the love. Keep giving back. You know what I'm saying? Reach back. What is that word they call it when you reach back and give it to someone else and don't think nothing else about it? But the thing is, you have to give back once you get it. I'm giving back. It was given to me. Now I'm freely giving it to you. I'm doing my part. What are you doing? It can't be found by seeking, but only the seekers will find it. We are always seeking. We seek to feel safe, loved, warm. In a word, we seek a state of peace. Ooh. Peace. Peace. My Lord gives me mercy and grace unbounded. Peace and mercy are His divine hand. It surpasses all understanding. Man, taste of God, to feel it all in yourself. I'm already rich. I'm beyond rich. I'm wealthy. I'm beyond wealthy. There's no numbers on what I got. You can't put a number on it. Okay, peace. You're going to go from peace This was definition of peace. Freedom from disturbance, quiet, and tranquility. I'm reading why I put peace there because we all are searching for peace. We all seek to feel love, warm, in the word, we all seek to feel a state of peace. And peace means freedom from disturbance, quiet, and tranquility. Peace. Lasting peace can't be found in the world of appearances, things outside of ourselves. Every joint smoked, drug used, every crime committed is just to gain some kind of relief. Just to feel good, to feel safe, or powerful. I know selling drugs made me feel powerful. It gave me a power over people. And that was enticing and addictive in itself. Not only the use of drugs and partaking in it, but the selling of it, living the life and all that stuff, it gave me a sense of power. And those that above me, you know, they felt that power too. So that's why they stayed enticed, because without that power, they're nobody. Without the drug game, without nothing like that, well, who are they really? Besides the drug dealer. Who are they really? Besides the drug dealer. It takes a lot of thinking and all that to move drugs in the cell. It takes a lot it's a lot involved in hustling. Not a lazy man's job, especially if you want to make money off of it. You can't be lazy with it. You got to watch over your back to police, for people to rob you. You got to watch out for family, certain people you don't want to know you're doing it. Just a constant cover-up, a camouflage. You're constantly working hard to camouflage it. Some of them don't care. They just put it all out there because those dummies don't care if they want recognition. They're lost. We all want to be acknowledged in this world. And we don't care if we throw our lives away to be acknowledged. And look at me. I'm throwing a red flag up here that's going to get me caught by the police for the rest of my life and be gone for the rest of my life. But I got notoriety for the time being. 1, 2, 3 years from the people around in my hood. I was a celebrity in my hood. That's only like 4 blocks. Or you're in a town that's only got 15, 25, 3,500 people or whatever. I mean, really, you a celebrity? And you're gone after them 3 years are gone, and another 3 years are gone, and another 3 years are gone. Gone 9 years. I don't think nobody really remember you no more, homie. Not really. Some people might talk about you still, but as the years go by, you're just a forgotten thought. But we all risk something for that notoriety, for that time being. We all want to be accepted and acknowledged in this world. Acceptance. That's why people join gangs. That's why people get involved in certain cliques. That's why people get involved in things that they don't even want to get involved with because they get accepted. And through that acceptance, people feel love. People feel comfort. They feel safe. We all want that. Sometimes we seek that out in the wrong places. Once again, peace. Lasting peace can't be found in the world of appearances. Every joint smoked, drug used, every crime committed is just to gain some kind of relief. Just to feel good, feel safe, powerful. We blindly grope around in pain without knowing what to do about it. Nothing we ever get is going to bring about that peace we're looking for. Only God can bring that peace to us. But we have to ask Him first. He's just not going to bring it to you. You have to submit. Humble yourself. Get out of yourself. And get into Him. Then He'll bring you back into you. You see how that works? Get out of yourself. Get into Him, Christ, and He'll bring you back to you through Him. And when you come back, hey, when you come back, watch out. Powerful. When you come back, powerful. Always get, and see, I was told to calm it down, a little too animated, but when I started talking about God, I get fired up. I'm sorry, Mom. She told me to keep it like mellow. She said I move around too much, and I needed to stay focused and stop making all the faces and stuff, because I do be making some faces. But like I said, Only God can bring us peace. But we have to ask him first. Invite Christ into your heart today. Accept him. And watch your life transform. Learn about God. It's not a scary road. It's only scary to those who don't want to change. It's only scary to those who don't believe that there's something better out there for them. If you believe there's something better out there for you, I think we all gamble. It's life. Lady Pascal said it best. I'd rather gamble on Christ than not. Because at the end of the day, when you get there, and your name ain't in that book, you're done. But if you gamble on Christ and there, and your name is in that book, you won. So who lost at the end of the day? The ones that chose not to pick God. So like I said, you can either be chosen or you can choose. Because those of you who's not choosing, the world has already chosen you. It says, be ye not of the world. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Through Christ Jesus, man. I'm telling you, better change your mind. If we are not at peace with ourselves, we are all doing time. I'm telling you, that book by Bo Lozov, We're All Doing Time, is awesome. Read it. Read it. When I was in CCJ, there was an officer there. And I was locked in for 42 hours. And I couldn't come out. That's a long time, coming off the street. So he put that book in my cell. He said, read this. And that's what started this whole journey. That one book opened up the doors to make me start discovering my spiritual journey. And through my journey, through books, religion, I discovered Christ was right here, waiting for me to open the door of my heart and let him in. And once I let him in, my world changed. It don't seem like it to all of you because all of you want to see money, bling, bling. You guys want to see the big stuff. Believe me, that's going to come because he's going to want me to get that to show you because you guys don't believe. But to me, I've already got way more than that. If we are not in peace with ourselves, we are all doing time. The story about a king who was very upset. The story about contentment. He went to the court magician to ask how he could find contentment. The magician said, the king needs to find a shirt of a man who was truly content and wear that shirt daily and night for a month. So the king sent his men to search throughout the kingdom to find such a man. It took months before they finally returned. They reported to the king that they had only found one content man. The king stormed around and demanded, "But where's the shirt? Don't keep me waiting." The men paused and said, "The man who was truly content had no shirt." Contentment can never be found in possessions, in such as careers and success and physical achievement. The king who looked for contentment had everything but contentment because he was looking in the wrong place. Contentment never comes from external sources, nothing else out of it. It can only be found through the imagination of knowing Christ will meet all our needs. Put on the mind of Christ. And he'll make you discover how content you really can be, with or without anything. I used to have a lot of things. And then having all those things, I was still lonely. Things don't give you joy. They don't give you fulfillment. I was never fulfilled. I was always searching for acceptance. I was always outside of myself, looking, doing everything I could to be accepted for any and everybody around me, to make a name for myself for people who don't even care about me, who don't even know nothing about me. As long as I have some bling on, I look like money, I can reach on him, he look like money, I can get something off of him. Or I just want to be around him because he got all the baddest women, I want to hang out with him because maybe I can give me something too. Things like that is just like, They always wanted to be around me for the wrong reason. Nobody wanted to be around me for what's up here. Nobody knew how intelligent I was up here. I didn't even know. I did, but I didn't. I didn't utilize it. I was more on the resolve side. I would sit back and listen to everything and not commentate or say anything. I would have all these thoughts going through my mind, but never do anything about it. I never took action about anything. I let everything around me control my life. I let you guys control how I dictated what I was going to do. Your perception of me made me do things to take me away from my kids and my family. All because I wanted to be accepted by you, not him. Now I don't care about y'all no more. I care about him. But I care about you enough to get you to him. I mean, I don't care about your thoughts of me being accepted to you. I don't care if you accept me or not no more. I'm just going to be me. I used to care about that a lot, but not anymore. Christ has changed my life, and through that changing, I hope I can change a few more of you. I wasn't supposed to be on here that long. I don't know how long I'm going to be on here. But my phone is back on and working. Ha! I'll be on here probably a little while. It ain't going to bloop out. I ain't got to worry about the Wi-Fi and all that. You see YouTube playing on the TV, all that stuff going on. Everything is working. Ooh, feels good though. It's only for a minute, but you know, it feels good. Okay, if you seek to understand the whole universe, you understand nothing at all. If you seek only to understand yourself, you will understand the whole universe. Chapter 8. Finally made it. Jesus Calling by Sarah Young. We're going to take off on that on tomorrow. Because we made it to another chapter, chapter 8. And you know what I mean? Interloads I could do. Each chapter. I could keep going and going and going. But I ain't going to keep going. I just want to say thank you guys. I want to end this house with prayer. Father, Lord God, I thank you for everything you've done for me, for the blessings you've given me, for the words you put in my mouth to speak to the people, to give them inspiration and hope in not only themselves, but to open up their minds so they can see themselves. You know, we have to learn to get from behind ourselves and stand in front of ourselves with the love of you so the world can see we are the light of the world. Angels, stand up. Father, please let them heed to hear your word and let them stand up. That's on you guys, and I just say amen. Gregory Bates, I love y'all. Get with it or get lost. Take it easy.